Hello there, Carpologists. I'm Joe, and today we're going to be taking a look at rod protection gear from Speero. Now with me today I've got a whole selection of things from Speero regarding to rod protection. As you can see at the moment, I've got a fully kitted out quiver system. Now this breaks down into different bits. So to start with, you've got the hood. So the very top section can be bought separately, so you don't have to have this whole kit if you don't want. You can have the bottom part of the quiver setup and not have this. But if you want to add a bit of extra protection, cover the tops of your rods, then you can get this. Fits on with two clips either side. You can do this on both sides. If you want to have the access zip, which is on this side, on the side of your rods like so, then you can do, or if you want to have it on the other side, you can do. So the clips on either side means you can still access the shoulder strap without covering it up with the top hood and not being able to use it both way around. So the hood's now removed, and as you can see, I've got the base of the quiver set up with 3 rods. But before I go any further, just to let you know that all the items I'm showing you today basically come same materials and same quality, whether it's 300D or 600D Cordura material, and also all of them available in both the DPM, like you can see here today, or the olive green. So if you don't want DPM, want olive green, you can do so, or vice versa. Same with all the items I've brought to you by Speero so far, top quality, and not that expensive. I'll get onto the prices a bit later on, but more about the quiver as it is. So as you can see, I've got 3 rods set up in there at the moment. This can hold up to 5 rods, absolutely no problem. You've got big pockets at the bottom to put the base of the rods in, and then Velcro retainers just appear to hold the rods in place as well. And then you've got this sort of padded handle strap here, which clips off and clips back into place. That can be adjusted as well. And as with all other things with Speero that have buckles like this, fully adjustable, and they've got their unique little tidy up system, little Velcro things on the tails of the straps, so you can wrap all that up so there's no loose tag ends flapping about all over the place. Now the rods are actually in a separate protection system, which I'll move on to in a second, but I'm using that in conjunction with the quiver, absolutely no problems. If we spin around to the back, we can see we've got 2 pockets, one of which fully zips down to the base. So if you want to put something in there, at the moment I've just got a couple of distance sticks in there, but you can put much bigger items in there, maybe even a small brolly system or something like that. Again, buckles to clip all that back into place. Just above, you've got a slightly larger one. Again, zip slightly so you can access the top a bit easier. Doesn't zip all the way down, because obviously you've got that secondary pocket just here, but very easy access and lined on the inside as well, so maybe nets and things like that. But talking of nets, on the inside of the quiver, the main big compartment which you could probably very easily fit a brolly system in there. I use a tracker mainly at the moment, a Tempest, and I'm sure that would fly in there absolutely no problem if you wanted it on your back on a quiver. And inside here I've also got a net and stink bag. Now this is another thing from Speero, a couple of items here which I'll just quickly go over. Net retention or net float, sorry, got an extra large and a standard one, and this is the stink bag. So as you can see, the net pole is sat perfectly on the outside, Velcro retainers or retention straps just there, and the net has just gone on the inside, drawstring, all sorted. And because of the larger pocket at the bottom of the stink bag, it will retain either of the net floats in there without having to take them off. And like I said, I've just been sticking that down in the main compartment here, which can fit loads of stuff. I've barely padded this thing out, but it's nice and lightweight as it is, and I wouldn't really want to go much heavier than this just because I've got most of my other things in other bags, but you could put things in there if you wanted to. Carrying wise, you've got a carry handle just here, and you've also got an adjustable shoulder strap, which is what I prefer to use. Now back round to the front and the rods in particular. Now if I take one of these out, just undo that, unbuckle that, and take this out, pop that down. As you can see, this comes as a system in its own. So top and tail elasticated protection, so you've got, it covers the base end and the top end, and this is all built in to the protected reel pouch, which at the moment is housing my Fox EOS 10,000s. So not the biggest of reels in the world, but they fit in absolutely perfect. You could probably go slightly bigger than that, no problem, but they aren't massive. I would bear in mind that if you've got really big reels, they probably would be a bit tight to fit in, but absolutely no issues with the majority of reels on the market these days. And that just closes together with Velcro, like so. So all in one complete system, I've got my rod nice and protected in there. And if you didn't want to use the whole quiver system, you just want to use these, there's clips on the underside of the reel pouch, again fully adjustable with their neatening up little Velcros, so you can clip these onto the reel pouches of other rods. So you can clip 3 together, 4 together or whatever. That's what I've been doing as well in the quiver, just to keep everything nice and tight, putting these in the quiver and keeping everything neatly together and protected. But there we go, everything back in its rightful place and chucked on my shoulder. And I've owned and used quivers in the past, and I've often found them quite cumbersome, not very comfortable at times, because something can be digging in, like a reel or something. Really uncomfortable to wear. And as you can see, still very mobile. My hands are still free to carry extra things, so as much as you can chuck in there, a couple of buckets or a bag or something in your hand, you're sorted. Now the prices are as follows. I'm going to overlay them because there's quite a few to get through and I'll probably get them wrong otherwise. Starting off with the smaller items, you've got the net stink bag. Then you've got the net floats, both the standard and the extra large. Then moving on to the rod protection, you've got the top and tails with the built-in reel pouch. And then the quiver itself, you've got the base section and the top hood to complete the whole kit. I think you'll all agree the prices are extremely reasonable. I wouldn't have been surprised if they were at least double that, because the quality you get and everything you get for your money really is top notch. So for more information, please head over to the Speero website. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you again soon.